Welcome back to the Motor Vault. The 2027 Rosebud tricycle camper starts at $48,900, and that base price already includes the solid wood cabinetry, the full-size bed, and the pop-top roof that turns this little three-wheeler into a proper overnight escape. What you're looking at is a machine that doesn't try to be anything else. The people behind the Rosebud come from a small Oregon workshop that has spent the last decade building custom adventure trikes, and this is their first fully production-ready camper. They kept the classic teardrop silhouette but stretched it just enough to fit a real mattress and a proper galley without making the whole thing feel clumsy. The result is something that looks like it rolled out of a 1950s postcard yet drives and lives like a modern micro-adventure vehicle. Walk around the outside and the details start to land. The body sits on a compact three-wheel chassis with a single front wheel that steers and two wide rear wheels that carry most of the weight. Chrome bumpers, porthole windows with real brass frames, and that warm brown paint job give it a friendly, almost cottage-like presence. The side door swings wide open to reveal the entire living space at once, and a small wooden step drops down so you're not climbing. There's a fold-out awning that covers the entry, a couple of exterior lantern hooks, and a rear cargo rack that'll take a couple of soft bags or a bike. It's not trying to look aggressive. It just looks like it belongs on a quiet gravel road next to a meadow. Step inside and the quality of the materials is what surprises people first. The walls and ceiling are finished in real birch plywood, with a light oil that smells faintly of the workshop. The bed is a true queen that runs across the width of the cabin, and the mattress is firm enough that you don't sink into the middle after a long day. Overhead shelves hold books, plants, or whatever you want to bring along, and a small fold-down table sits beside the bed for morning coffee. There's a compact galley with a 2-burner induction cooktop, a small fridge, and enough storage for a long weekend. Ventilation is handled by those porthole windows and a roof vent that keeps the air moving, even when the door is closed. It never feels cramped once you're sitting on the bed, and the natural light that pours in makes the space feel bigger than the exterior suggests. On the road, the Rosebud is honest about what it is. The single front wheel and short wheelbase mean it turns tighter than most cars, which is great for campground maneuvering and narrow forest roads. The ride is firmer than a regular trailer, because the cabin is bolted directly to the chassis, but the independent rear suspension keeps the bed from bouncing around too much. Steering is light at parking, speeds and settles into a stable feel once you're over 30. Wind noise is present at highway speeds, and the front wheel can get a little chatty on rough pavement, but neither is a deal breaker if you keep the pace reasonable. Most owners will spend more time on secondary roads and scenic byways than on interstates, and that's where the Rosebud feels most at home. Power comes from a small turbocharged 3-cylinder engine paired with a 6-speed automatic, good for about 95 horsepower. It's not fast, but it will hold 65 on the highway without drama, and has enough torque to climb mountain grades with a full load of gear and 2 people. Fuel economy sits in the high 20s on the highway, which is respectable for something this tall and boxy. There's also an optional mild hybrid system that adds a bit of electric assist and lets the engine shut off when you're coasting into a campsite. Braking is progressive, and the regenerative system on the hybrid version is smooth enough that you rarely need the friction brakes in normal driving.